Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
6 minutes
Good morning,
more
ma'am.
to commence our program.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Our resourceful person is also
Happy
ready.
morning, madam.
Happy morning,
Very
sir.
good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning.
Happy morning, Dr. Sumati. Congratulations. Dr. Ranganathan here from KJ Institutions.
How
God
are
bless.
you, sir? Yeah, we are very happy that being a director, you are observing our program. I think you are monitoring and you are watching us whether we will be working in a very good way or not.
Of course, of course. Congratulations.
Yeah. What is your feedback, sir?
Excellent, madam. Mr. Amudhakumar is doing well, and I'm
Yeah,
going back to my days in South Africa.
sure,
Congrats.
sir. Sure, sir. Yeah. Now he is popular in the entire and beyond country.
Yes,
You
yes.
know how many country participants are participating? We will give you the feedback at the end of the 10th day. Kathmandu, Nepal, Malaysia, Singapore.
Even some of my colleagues from South Africa are participating, madam. Yeah,
Yes.
good.
So we will be listing you as per the statistics.
Yes.
Very many states they are attending our program. At this junction, we should thank COVID-19. Why? Because we planned this program for our students hands-on, hands-on. But we are open to everybody throughout the globe. So this is a chance to meet everybody at this situation.
Hello, madam. Hello, Sumati, ma'am.
3 minutes more, 3 to 5 minutes more to commence our program. But our resource person is very punctual enough.
Dr. Sumati, I think your individual initiations are very, very good and highly appreciated. You know, we are proud to be associated with you.
Definitely, sir. As far as our department is concerned, it is a teamwork. Teamwork always works.
Very true.
Myself and Dr. Jagadishwaran is an investigator and co-investigator. Like the same GST program is also there. 10 days slot completed. For the benefit of the participants, we are thinking to open the time from 3:30 afterwards. Why? Because those who want to enjoy the academic work in digital marketing, they can also join in the digital marketing program, sorry, GST program. Okay. I think one set of students, they are attending this program. 181 F1019 Kritika, Mahalakshmi, Maniratna, Meghana, very good. Which institution, ma?
Dr. NGP Arts and Science College, ma'am.
Very good. Dharani. How is the program?
It's useful, ma'am.
Useful. See, we wanted to give to all the affiliated colleges batch by batch physically. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So next batch will commence immediately after this 21st of August, ma. Okay, those who missed the first slot, they can join later.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Raji? Raji?
Game ready, sir.
Sir, Amudhakumar sir, shall we start?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Yeah. Very good morning to one and all assembly here. And parallelly for the Google Meet session, there are 210 and they are entering one by one. So within 2 to 3 minutes, which will reach 250 and beyond the limit, and they will they will be observing YouTube, Google, YouTube live also. So there is no issue. Now we are entering into the third day, that is fifth session of our program. And first of all, I should thank, yesterday is the Krishna Jayanti, which is auspicious for everybody. Even then, they have attended the program yesterday, and thanks to Amudhakumar sir also. And yesterday we enjoyed the program. And apart from that, on behalf of all the participants and on behalf of School of Commerce, we welcome Mr. Amudhakumar sir for this fifth session of the third day for the skill development program on digital marketing. Welcome you, sir. And I welcome all the participants to observe and to listen the presentation and the deliberations made in the session. Thank you. Over to Amudhakumar sir.
Thank you so much, Sumati madam. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. The opportunity that is created, okay, somebody else's dream is coming true today, okay, because of which we have around hundreds of people are getting benefited. Okay. One thing I want to let you know in this session is like I'm committed to this session. I'm committed to deliver the best which I can do that you need, that you need to take it away from here. Okay. And of course, post the session, there are some throat infection, that this everything is there because continuous talk of almost 1.5 plus 1.5 hours. If it is interactive, I can take rest in between, but obviously, okay, huge number of people, interaction is a bit challenge. Okay, wonderful. So today we have got a couple of topics, which is Google Analytics and display advertisements. Okay, so that is the topic given from the organizing team. But in display advertising, we will be looking at different types of advertising. In Google Analytics also, you will have a look into it. Okay, so today I will be introducing yourself to Google Analytics, and the beauty with Google Analytics is like Google has given a demo account for every individual who has got a Gmail ID. Okay, so everybody can have hands-on practice post the session. Okay, giving it a try. And for those people who connected from your smartphone, Android phone, okay, get onto your laptop parallelly, keep your laptop aside, and see whatever I'm doing, and also try to do whatever you see on your laptop. This is a great opportunity with respect to Google Analytics. Okay, and if you are facing any challenges, I do not want you to raise it immediately. However, I may be available to assist you and help you out in doing that. Okay, and the topic of Google Analytics is not something where you can immediately start from today. Okay, in order to use Google Analytics, you should either have your website or you will have your mobile application. It may be Android or iOS mobile application. Okay, and Google Analytics is basically a tool that is used to analyze the performance of a website. This is basically a data-based driven opportunity. Okay, so where we actually use previous performance data to make actionable business decisions. Okay, and doing it practically by adding verification code, validating your information with respect to this one. Okay, so there is a bit of procedure. Okay, I will try to make sure that I am showing to you people. Okay, and let me start presenting my screen. And I really would like to thank almost everybody over the session that who were a part of yesterday, and especially those people who released their mute and gave us some disturbances. And once I addressed, and you immediately fixed it, and I just love that. Okay, so because you are attentive, and it was accidentally the mute was released, accidentally your screen being presented, and yes, we do accept those small mistakes, everything in between the process. Actually, that is making us very interesting in the process. Okay, by the way, don't do it again and again, but you are really handling yourself very well, and I would like to express my word of thanks for every participant, because it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork, helping, saving, and supporting other people's time and effort. And I duly respect every person over here. And today we will try to make sure that there is no external sound extra. If at all you pay attention immediately and have it sorted, otherwise I will highlight it and you can fix it. Thank you so much for being part of this program. And let me start presenting my screen, and we will move on with Google Analytics today. Okay, so as I've already said, analytics is basically a data visualization tool. Okay, so data visualization tool. Okay, I worked with leading corporate companies. Like I started my career with Accenture, and I moved on to tech support as an organization named CSS Corp, where I worked for almost 4.5 years. And I moved on to Amazon. So the last company where I worked and got my salary credited was Amazon India in Chennai. Okay, now having been worked in these three organizations, almost 6.5 years of handling corporate clients and requirements. Okay, why I'm highlighting this one is because inside IT field and industry. Okay, so inside the IT
Sir,
field.
your voice is breaking.
Is it? Just a minute. Just give me a couple of minutes, gentlemen. Okay, gentlemen, I think my voice, my internet connection, and everything is stable. Okay, and can you please confirm? Is my voice clear now?
Yes, sir. Now your voice is.
Thank you so much. And if at all, if somebody feels my voice is breaking, please make sure if your video is turned on, please mute your video. Means off your video. That will help you. And there may be possibility of people having audio issues because of the network issue on the other end, which means like your side. So please make sure about that. Okay. So when maximum people can hear, so remember that there might be a problem on the other end. So I confirmed I got 2.3 GB of data remaining in my hand today. Okay. So I have another backup data of almost another 1.5 GB. So no issues. Okay. That's great. So analytics, Google Analytics is basically a data visualization tool. So let us see what is Google Analytics first. I'm not going to create documents today. Okay, so I'm not going to create documents today because it is a tool which we will be using it in the live call. Okay, so Google Analytics, what does it say? Google Analytics lets you measure your advertising ROI as well as track your flash video on social networking sites and applications. Okay, let me make it simple. An application that is used to track the performance of a website. Okay, now this application is free, offered by Google. Okay, that is almost free. You don't need to pay for it. Anybody can start tracking your website and performance, provided if you can authenticate your ownership. Okay, if you can authenticate your ownership, if you are the owner of the property, you can monitor, track the performance of any property. We call it as a property, we don't call it as a website. Okay, in analytics we call it as a property. So I would like to bring one thing to our conversation, that we can consider the internet and digital marketing platform as similar to a process of agriculture. Okay, you can consider this process as similar to agricultural practices. Okay, the visitors who are coming to a website by searching in Google or any other platform is called organic visitors, which means people are figuring out the website content naturally, so they are called organic visitors. Okay, and the website is called as a site, S-I-T-E. Generally S-I-T-E means a location, a place, correct? A place or a location, that is what we call it a site. Website is a location in web or internet. You agree with my point? Okay, so website. So I can compare the activities of digital platform to the agricultural practices, the natural practices of farming. Okay, now you grow your plant by following some best practices of sowing the seed, making it protected, okay, exposing to sunlight, and you repeat some regular practices on the regular basis. After 2 or 3 months you end up seeing the end result coming up. Okay, the same way is like when you want to have an immediate result, go get it from the retail outlet, but spend money. So now you are going to get the output as the same product either through organic practices or through the paid practices. That is your choice. Okay, now having been said that, you will be having a website, you will be having a content, you will be having your video content, you will be having your business product information released to the public world. Okay, what if you have a website and there are different types of visitors who can come to your website or your content? I think I need to open a document, a new document, so that I can show it to you. Okay, I'll be opening it here just to show you the text form of what I'm typing. Cool. So Google Analytics. So this is a visualization tool, as I've already said. Okay, I'm going to say something about the source of visitors first. Source of visitors. Okay, then we will get into the Google Analytics topic and other stuff. Source of visitors. What are the different sources a website can have as a visitor? Okay, number one is direct visitor. Direct visitor. Okay, who is a direct visitor? Somebody who comes, who knows your website name, everything right. He will come directly, type your website name, hit enter, and this guy does not need Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. He does not need anything. You are getting the point? He doesn't need anything. Okay, all he needs is the website domain name. He knows the domain name, he will type and come directly. So he is called a direct visitor. Okay, the next is called organic visitors. Organic visitors. Okay, organic visitors are those people who come through such engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, Yandex, DuckDuckGo. Now Amudhakumar.com is the source that everybody wants to visit. So direct visitor can easily come visit my website directly, typing the address on the address bar and come inside. Now, what happens when people does this? When somebody comes as a direct to my website, it means my business is branded. I have visibility. And the third one is I have a demand in the market. This is what it implies, correct? When somebody remembers my website without any advertisement, maybe that's different. When somebody remembers my website and goes to the browser, directly types and comes to my website, it means that my brand name is visible. My brand name is already having a huge visibility, okay, and people remember my brand, and there is a demand for my brand. That's the reason people search. So those people are direct visitors. And the next set of visitors are called organic visitors. Okay, organic visitors, which means who come through search engines preferably. Okay, how come? They go to Google, okay, they search for my brand name like this and they hit enter. In Google also I'm available. Okay, in Yahoo also I'm available. Okay, and Bing also I'm available. Go to Bing, go search for my brand name, I'm available in Bing also. Go search for my brand name in Yandex, I'm available in Yandex also. Okay, go search for in DuckDuckGo. So there are 100 plus search engines out there. So go get it. If you search this, you will see my content are indexed or included in this platform. So Google, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yandex. Now what happens? To drive visitor to my website amudhakumar.com, international organizations like Google, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yandex, they are working for me. All these multi-million dollar companies are dependent on my content quality. Once I write a good quality content, they are going to be benefited. They are going to drive visitors to my business, right? Now, this is called organic traffic. Why we call it as organic traffic is because somebody comes, searches about a brand name, product or service, and Google will suggest the related business or product or services for which I don't pay any money to either of these organizations. Okay, and I get a global visibility from which countries I receive visitors and everything. So the second source of visitors that we can get is organic visitors through Google, Yahoo. I can say in short, search engines. Search engines. Okay, just simply write content and publish it, man. It is a responsibility of the search engine to take your content and show it to people. You don't need to put any extra effort. You are getting my point? So in our traditional practices we have, right, whenever we have somebody who is around 18 plus, let me say, especially girl child we tend to bring this girl child to the public functions and programs, right? Why? Because when somebody looks at the girl, they will come for alliance, right? So that's the best way to do it. The organic method of generating marriage alliances, right? So that's the very best practices that we our people have, right? பொண்ணு இருக்கும் பொண்ணு இருக்கும் எதுக்கு இருக்கு ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் இவங்க தான் ஸோ we are indirectly advertising, correct? So அந்த ஒரு visibility is increased organically without spending money on any matrimonial sites, brokers or other stuff, right? So the similar way, once you let the world know that, hey gentlemen, you know what, this is what I have. When people come to know about what you have and when they need your product or services, they are going to connect with you. So that is the power of organic practices. Okay, so one is a direct visitor, another one is an organic visitor. Okay, then we got something like a referral visitor. Okay, referral visitor, which means one website referring to another website. Okay, one website referring to another website. When people start reading content or article about, okay, so let me say when somebody is coming and searching best digital marketing trainer in Chennai, something like this. Let me say somebody is searching like this. Okay, there might be a place where somebody would have written an answer like, hey, you know what, there is a one trainer whom I learned. Google says, okay, this is like online digital marketing course, this is my business listing. Okay, so Google is showing up. Okay, now if I come down and see, there are different organizations are also available. Now people know very well these are all organizations which is showing up, right? Now look at this one. I am planning to do a digital marketing course again. So Quora is suggesting. Okay, so people can explore our profile. Okay, the possibility is people can explore our profile. The biggest benefit of going on personal branding is look at these results. Every result is from a training institute. Every result is from a training institute. Now people know very well, when they give their phone number to a training institute, they are going to bombard you with calls and advertisements. So there is a quick offer coming, there is an immediate joining, there is a good offer available. Now people are afraid to share contact with all these people. This is the problem with institute-based branding, right? Now come to personal branding. When people come to know about somebody about you, they look at your brand online, they come to you and they talk to Amudhakumar itself. Now they feel like, wow, I'm connecting to the person whom I saw in the internet, right? Now, again, so when we connect with them, they feel like, oh, he is offering a very good service. Now, they do not want to go away from me, correct? So, this is the power of organic method, okay? So, we can reach out to several people. I'm taking advantage of Google local business listing or Google My Business. Number one, so in the internet platform, it shows my business as my first platform. And when people click on this website content, now this Google My Business listing is referring to Amudhakumar. You're getting a point? So this kind of visitors are called referral visitor. One website or one product refers our website to other. Okay. So if you come down, there are other competitors too. But if I go to my Quora answer, in the Quora answer, my answer will be one of the answer out of those. At times it will be the topmost answer. So while people are reading this answer, I am giving. Look at this one, digital marketing course in Chennai. When somebody comes, click on this link, they are taken to amudhakumar.com, very specific to digital marketing course in Chennai. Now, this kind of visitors are called referral visitors. Okay, a website referring visitor to another website. Another website. So, this type of visitors are called referral visitors. Okay, we have one more type of visitor called affiliate visitor. Affiliate visitor, which means somebody will promote my product or service. For every sale that is happening, I will pay a commission to the website owner. Okay, that is affiliate. For example, there are lots of people who sell a product from Amazon. Let me say top 10 washing machines. Okay, washing machines in India. Okay, there might be some results coming in, right? There's a website that says homezine.in. Okay, let me go check it out. Okay, best fully automatic washing machines. What this website has done, this website got organic visitor now, because I searched for top 10 washing machines in India. I received an organic visitor. I come down here and this person says washing machine, IFB washing machine, this one. Now he says check out it on Amazon, check it out on Amazon. What he does, he has given a link to Amazon. Correct. Now, what is the difference between the referral visitor and the affiliate visitor? Referral visitor will refer without any benefit, but affiliate visitors, when people click on this link and make a purchase on Amazon, this website HomeZine will make a commission. So this is a referral link. The link is a referral link, which means affiliate link, where people can affiliate or associate with e-commerce websites like Amazon, Flipkart, and all other products. And for every sale made through this link, they take a commission. Generally, this is called affiliate marketing program. Okay, so when we have a separate topic coming in, we will discuss in detail about that. Okay, so this type of visitor is basically a affiliate visitor. Okay, retailers. Okay, affiliated business. Okay. Now, one more visitor is called search network, search visitors. These are all the people where we pay money on advertisements, ad driven visitors. Okay, search campaigns. When people search online, the advertisements will come. Okay, that's what we do this. And display visitors. Okay, now, which means image ads. Now, so these are the different sources of visitors that we can have for our business or website. Okay, the healthy practices. What are all the visitors that we need to have? Direct visitors, organic visitors, referral visitors. These are all the three healthy visitors source we can have. Because to have all these three, direct visitors, organic visitors, and referral visitors, to have all these three visitors, we don't need to spend even a single penny. You are getting a point? To receive all these three types of visitors, we don't need to spend even a single paise out here. All you need to do is just create your content and publish it. Create your content and publish it. Create your content and publish it. In order to get these three types of visitors, you don't need to spend any money. It is okay if you write a content, publish it on your website. You write a content, put it into your social media platform. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Keep doing this activity. Branding will happen. People will search your name. They will explore your product. They will come to your businesses. And people, when they search your service related keywords, then the organic visitors will come. Okay, when people started talking about, hey man, do you want to learn digital marketing? Go to this website, amudhakumar.com. Now people start referring, so it happens normal. So these three visitors doesn't need even a single paisa of money to be spent, and you can generate unlimited income. Okay, unlimited income. For more information, you can go over and search bloggers in India. Top bloggers in India are earning $60,000 to $80,000 a month only by using these three methods. Of course, affiliate also. Affiliate when it comes to making money. Okay, people are dependent on first three methods to generate high traffic to a website without spending money on a consistent basis of 1 or 2 years. When they associate with the AdSense and affiliate marketing programs, they make revenue starting from $60,000 to $80,000 right now in India. There are lots of people who are making from $10,000 to $20,000 range. There are people who are making from $4,000 to $5,000 range. Right? That's a huge business available out there. Okay, all you need to learn is how to use it with your blogging or AdSense or affiliate marketing on how to drive visitors to your website. Okay, now these two are paid, where you pay money and drive traffic. Okay, where you pay money and drive traffic. Cool. These two techniques are what is used by the business people. Okay, end of the day, what is the goal? We need to drive visitors to our website, product or services for free. Okay, why did I say this one at the earlier stage? Is because when we understand how our website performs at the first slot, okay, then we can understand what to do next. Okay, only when you know which place to go, you will take a ticket for the place to go, then you will hire the right bus. When we don't have our destination clear, we don't make a decision, right? The same way, now I'm going to get into the analytics concepts full and full. Okay, what you need to do is, like, right now or whenever you have some time, go online, start searching for Google Analytics. Sorry, I'm incomplete. Okay, Google Analytics demo account. Don't worry about spelling mistake. Google will not punish us. Okay, right? Don't be very accurate in typing all those stuff. Okay, Google is creating all this product just to support me. So if I do spelling mistake, Google is not going to punish me. So don't worry about it. Okay, best brain in the world is helping to support people like us. Okay, so there is something as Google demo account. So click on this. Okay, you can access this Google demo account anytime whenever you have some time. Okay, so scroll down and there is an option called access the demo account, and if you come down, there is an option called access demo account here. Okay, access demo account. So you simply click on this, it will take you to Google Analytics demo account. All you need to have is, you have to be logged into your Gmail account or Gmail ID. Okay, then it will allow you to access. Okay, I've already added this one. Okay, so into my demo account. Okay, so there are several options available, so save it like as it is. Okay, now in order to give best experience to the users, Google has given access to their product called Google Merchandise Store or Google Merchant Center. Okay, so they have given access to Google Merchandise Store or Google Merchant Center, where you can go ahead and have hands-on practice on analyzing these subjects or the information available inside. Okay, so this works very perfect. So this is basically Google Ads Analytics demo account. Okay, when I click on this one, it will also show me other property. Okay, so this is demo account. Okay, I have a BT, that's one of the client side. This is my blog created in blogspot.com. Once upon a time I created all this. I literally don't have access to the old database which I have here with this property. Okay, we can add more property here by using the admin tab here. Okay, that you can simply Google how to add an analytic property to your website. I mean, your website into Google Analytics, you will get steps so that you can follow it, not a problem. Okay, so now, so this is how the analytic property home page will be looking like. Okay, and I can go here if I want to select my specific property of Amudhakumar.com to see how the performance is all about. I can go here and start selecting the account instead of demo account. I can see there is something called Amudhakumar.com. So this is the property of Amudhakumar.com which I have, and this is enabled to get the live tracking information. Even Amazon can do only this way, Amudhakumar can do this way. So one man show, common man show, or a VIP profile, you might be whomsoever, right? This is how you can track your property. There is no partiality or priority for your product or services. Okay. So go here. So this is my specific property. Okay. So there is one person who is visiting my website right now from mobile phone. Okay, so there is one person who is visiting my website right now from mobile phone. So m is equal to 1. Okay, at the same time, if people are visiting the amudhakumar.com website from a different website, like let me go open this amudhakumar.com right now. Okay, and here now it says it is supposed to tell me there are 2%. See, there are 2%. Okay, if anybody else is visiting from your mobile phone or smartphone or from your computer or desktop version or something like that, it is going to show you how many people are watching this website in real time. So now there are 3 people, out of which 2 people are on the home page from desktop, 1 person is from the mobile phone. Okay, so if you come down to the real time report concept which we have, okay, so this is going to tell me, right, there is only 2 visitors now and all the 2 visitors are from desktop. Okay, now these 2 visitors are from which place? Place is not given. One person is saying it is Chennai, another one is from Bengaluru. Okay, so like this. So this is one such live data or metric. Okay, is there a website which is having a Google Analytics integrated with an insight? We can easily identify. Okay, if somebody says that Google Analytics is installed or not installed, I don't know. Okay, what you can do, you can go to the website of the user or the business. Okay, open the source code control U like this. You put control U on your computer, the source code will open. Put control F and start searching for UA hyphen, which is basically called Universal Analytics Code. This UA hyphen code integrated inside this website is what helps the analytic property to track the performance of the website. Now you see there are 4 people and all the 4 people are from desktop side. Okay, 4 people, all the 4 are from desktop side, in which, okay, 2 people from Chennai. Okay, so this is not showing the metric. Okay, anyway, so this is how we will be having a real-time data or metrics. Okay, so this is the Google analytical property UA hyphen. Okay, gentlemen, remember a single website cannot have 2 analytic property. A single website cannot have 2 analytic property linked. One website, one analytic property. Okay, so once it is linked, obviously all you need to do is go to your admin section, add a new property, then follow the on-screen instructions, it will be added. Okay, now so coming back to the demo account. Okay, so coming back to the demo account, where it is, here it is. You will also gain the demo account. So click on the Google Merchandise Store, click on the master view, and this is how it will be. Why Google has given us a demo account is because now you look at the demo account, the live person, how many people are seeing this one right now, live data, 28 people, out of which 82% of the people are visiting the website from mobile phone, 14% of the visitors are visiting the website from the desktop website, and 4% of visitors are visiting from tablet. And this is how per minute they are varying, and per second how they are navigating. Okay, the sources of visitors are not given, referral visitors are not given. Okay, so there are no live data available, but look at this one. Okay, so there is a page called Google Redesign Apparel. 2 people are actively visiting it. Okay, so this umbrella page is like 1 person is visiting it. So which page, who is visiting it, and from which location and the country. Okay, okay, Sunny Valley has got 2 users. Okay, see that Guzman has got 2 users. Okay, this is a bit confusing also, there's a lot. Okay, okay, so this is basically called a real-time report, which means even if you have a website that is created with blogger.com, okay, or any other website where they have an option to edit your HTML section, you can integrate your website with this Google Analytics. Okay, so you just go Google, start searching for how to link Google Analytics with your website. You get step-by-step instruction. Follow it. You can do it. Okay. Now, in the real-time report is something where what happens in your website right now. Okay. Location is something from where people are coming. Okay, from where people are coming to your website. India, US, Malaysia, Mexico, okay, Slovenia, UK. Okay, so you can see 18 people, 66% of the total traffic, 66.67% of the total traffic. Okay, now traffic sources, which means what are the different sources from which people are visiting this website? In live, organic visitors through Google, 4% have come. Direct, 21 people have come. Referral, coursera.org has referred one person here, right? So this is basically referral, which means coursera.org is redirecting visitors to Google Analytics or Google Merchandise Center. That is called referral traffic or visitors. Okay, this is the real-time data. Okay, what we are seeing is called real-time data, and the complete analytics works based on the three major factors. Okay, the complete analytics works on three major factors: A, B, and C. Where A stands for audience or acquisition, okay. B stands for behavior of the audience, whomsoever is coming. B stands for behavior, and C stands for conversion. Okay, conversion. A, B, C. Audience, how audience are coming to your website. Now, after coming to your website, what did they do? After doing some activity on your website, did they convert or not? So this is the three major factor which is used here. Audience, okay, what are the sources in which you will get audience? Okay, what is the demographic details, demographic, age, gender, location, what device they use, and all the stuff. After coming to your website, what did they do? Okay, did they bounce? They leave your website immediately? Did they like your comment? Did they engage? Okay, something like that. So there's lots of opportunities like under the behavior things. I'm just giving you overview. Conversions, what did they do? Did they come and watch a video? Did they sign up for your newsletter? Did they sign up for your newsletter? Okay, did they buy your product? Right, so or did they download your ebook? What did they do? What did they do by coming to your website? This is conversion. Okay, A, B, C. Now these are the three things that is used in analytics to show report across all the platform: audience or acquisition, behavior, and conversions. So these are the three. Okay, there is lots of options. I tell you, there are 100+ metrics available inside. Okay, so I'm just going to give you an overview about all those, and all we need to understand is like how effective this tool is for you and me to monitor, track, and maintain our website performance, and to build strategy based on this data. This is a data visualization tool. Once the data is tracked and saved, we cannot modify the data. We cannot modify or change the data. Okay, and when we learn how to read the data the right way, we can take actionable business decisions on what actions to be done next. Okay, where are we lagging, where are we doing good, what should we do next, and what are we going to accomplish. Trust me, gentlemen, in leading CMA level 3, 4, and 5 companies, in order to get the analytic tool like this, to get the productivity data of employee, okay, or to track people's break, productive hours, and all the stuff, they are spending in lakhs and lakhs of rupees on a monthly basis just to maintain the tool, and get the data out of it. Okay, remember, such a kind of productive, effective tool is given to us by Google for free. Okay, for free. Now, only when we pay money to this, we will understand how costly or effective it is, right? But because we get it for free, we may generally take it as granted. we'll be doing it. Okay, so we need to understand the real potential of this particular tool, because it does magic. It does magic. It tells you something about your website, your visitors, your performance. And when we are clueless, when we have nothing to understand on how to do, this tool is going to give you a shape and idea for the virtual performances of your website. Okay, now audiences, which means people, okay, who are regularly visiting your website. The tab overview under audience, attribution or other platform will give you the complete summary of information available at the bottom: active users, lifetime value, cohort analysis, audiences, demographics. All this data are summarized in a single window. Okay, what I'm going to teach you here is, now the first main important aspect of using analytics is learning to select the date range. Learning to select the date range. Okay, there are pre-filled date ranges. Custom means you can select your own date range. Today means what is the performance of the website today, which means 12/8/2020. What is the performance of this website today? Okay, now once I click on this and I change this one from today to yesterday, which means it yesterday is like, obviously you know what is the meaning of yesterday. I think I will later define that. Okay, so yesterday's performance. Okay, you can see users, new users, sessions. Okay, so those are all the metrics. Okay, we call those as metrics, which are used to measure things. Okay, now look at this one. So again, I'm going for from yesterday. I'm going to take a metric of last week. When I say last week, now you should understand how a week is calculated. Okay, a week starts from Saturday and ends on Sunday, something like that, or starts from Sunday and ends on the next week Saturday. It depends. Okay, every year is calculated with week. Okay, in corporate industry, when we generate a report and send it to the other team or other people. Okay, Mr. Jacob John, thank you so much for catching my attention. Thank you, Jacob John. Thank you so much for doing it. Okay. Now look at this one. So August 2 to August 8 data is coming. Okay. So basically the reporting is by handled on weekly basis. Okay. So how reporting is handled in any corporate industry is like, they get data on weekly basis. Okay. They accumulate everything. Weekly basis, monthly basis. Okay, then they go with quarterly basis. Okay, so I think each quarter has got 4 months, so 4 into 3 is like 12 months. Okay, so each quarter, so there will be a performance will be happening. So I mean 3 months in each quarter, so 4 quarter will be having it: Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Okay, now the performance of an employee is gauged not every month, it is gauged once in 3 months. Okay, it is gauged once in 3 months. If a person is not doing very well in the first month, second month and third month, he is going dropping in his performance, he will be put into a program called a PIP, which is called a performance improvement program. Okay, now if a person is not doing well in the first month and the second month and he is doing very well on the third month, then he will be observed for another 3 months. Now if he graphs goes like this and suddenly dropped, then they will take the average and cumulative data and they will see like, okay, this guy is like kind of fluctuating in nature, which means like we cannot depend on this resource to reach company's goal. Okay, so they'll be having them as in the hit list, which means whenever there is a cost cutting process coming in, whenever there is other process coming in, these are all the people who will be very, very prepared to be fired at the first shot. Okay, now there are people who do or execute their performance very well on quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Right now these people are awarded with performance incentives like Q1 top performer, Q2 top performer, Q3 top performer, like that. Okay, so when I was working for CSS Corp for 4.5 years, in the last 2 years of my tenure out there, I received almost 3 quarters top performance award, and I also received the CAT award, which is basically called Champions Achievements and Toppers Award, where I took the C Champions Award, and they gave me a cash prize of 40,000 rupees for doing that. Okay, now so why I'm telling this one is because like the performance, when it is tracked and gauged the right way, we can identify where to put the right effort, where not to put the right effort. Okay, and the biggest problem is sharing the data. Let me say, when a manager of mine is giving a call and says like, Amudan, can you give me a analytical data of our website, maybe audience data of website for week 32. And what we need to do, go to Google, start searching for where week 32 falls in this year. Okay, so week 32 2020. Okay, go to Google, start looking for some information. So when does the week 32 starts? Week 32 starts from Monday August 3 to right Sunday August 9. So now I need to go to Google Analytics, select the date of August 3. Correct? So now it is, unfortunately, week 32 is the current week, I believe. Okay. So Monday 3 to August 9. So well, we crossed August 9, right? Okay. So now we can go to analytics. So select, okay, 3 to 9. Okay, so Monday to Sunday, right? So 3 to 9. So this is the report for week 32. Okay, week 32. A year contains 52 to 53 weeks, right? So 52 weeks approximately. Out of this 52 weeks, we are in the 32nd week. Now this is the 32nd week data. So when the manager says like, Amudan, can you just send me a report of our audience overview for the week of 32? Now what I can do, I can simply go select the date range here and share this to my manager email address, just like that. Sent. It will go as a PDF file. You are getting a point? So sharing the report is so easy. Okay, so the predefined report is given because not to make any mistakes. So you can check last 30 days report. Whenever you see last 30 days data, that does not include today's data. You are getting a point? Last 30 days is from 1 to, I mean, sorry, 31st here. So 13 to almost 11th of this month, and 12th is current date. So today's date is not selected if you pay attention. So last data means last 30 days means except today 30 days before. Last 7 days means except today 7 days before. Okay, last month means current month will be left, August will be left, only July will be shown. Okay, last week means current week 32 will be ignored. Okay, 32 will be ignored, week 31 will be shown. Can you see these? Now 2nd to 8 is week 31. So this is bit different. So last week, yesterday means not today data will be shown. Only when you select today data, today's performance will be shown. So on the other hand, only when you select today's data, you can see today's data. Nowhere else in the analytic industry you can see today's data in the other options. Okay. Now, why I'm paying more attention to the usage of calendar is because when you select a wrong date range and generate report, okay, let me say I have selected the date range in a wrong manner. Whenever I look at a report, when I go to interest and infinity category report, it will show me the data of wrong date only. Whenever I go to the geographical report, it will show me the data of wrong report only, wrong data only. So the date is very, very, very important when using analytics. This is very sensitive to data and metrics. Okay, even a simple amount of wrong data can lead to huge amount of loss for an organization. Reason because the HR team might be dependent on your metrics and data to hire new employees or to fire the existing employees. Okay, the amount of money to be invested in advertisement will be decided by the marketing team based on the input that you give through the analytics report. And if we make a mistake here, the complete process will go to a toss. In fact, the company's financial goal also may go to a toss. It's very important. Okay, see, you know very well the power that we have, that we fire or water or whatever we call it as, when you overuse it, it will become dangerous, and you misuse it also, it is very dangerous. The same way analytical data is also very, very dangerous when we misuse it. Okay, so whatever the data which we are reading it, we can save it, we can export it, share it to other people. Okay, now there are other options available. I'm not going to deeper into everything. I'm going to let you know what other options are available. Active users, how many people are using this website, right? I mean actively based on the date range I'm choosing. Okay, I'm going to choose last 7 days data. So basically, the best idea to check the metrics is to check last 7 days data wherever you go in digital platform. Checking out last 7 days data is a standard practice. That is the latest information you can have. Okay, checking your data of last 3 months, right? That's almost like ஏற்கனவே பாம்பு செத்து போச்சு இனி அதுக்கு போய் என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க, right? Already your data before 3 months is dead. You are going to do nothing with the data. Only when you see the last 7 days data or last 10 days data, you can make sure that my business is like uptrend or it is in downtrend. Okay, super. So if you look at this one, we can check active users, which means like how many people are actively using this website one day. How many people are coming to the
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
You said the last 3 months data is a dead data. Suppose if I'm not wrong, usually when you do forecasting, because I teach analytics, when we do forecasting like financial performance and all, we used to take some 3 months, 5 months, and we forecast how the business performance is. But you are saying in the other way.
Okay.
Can you just clarify, sir, with some examples? Yeah.
I will clarify it. Okay. See, the thing is,
Thank you, sir.
the tool we are doing here using right now, analytics, is basically with respect to the performance of a website or a property. Okay, basically number of visitors, transaction, conversions, and everything. Okay, so this is going to be the right now performances, and maybe for the last 7 or 10 days. In the last 7 or 10 days, my website is going down. I have to build a strategy to increase it immediately. Okay, now the data that I take 3 months earlier, maybe. Okay, so there might be several situations like Google would have changed its algorithm. Okay, or my social media activities would have been stopped, or my strategy would have changed, and we will be putting effort on a different place. But when we take a 3 months or 4 months or older data with respect to website analytics and performance metrics, okay, so they are huge data to determine our right situation right now. Okay, now as you are referring to this one, I think you are referring to your financial handling and other stuff. So that is basically you have to read it for the whole year. Okay, now so
Not only for the financial aspects. Like for example, if you take a marketing, the sales report, when you're talking, if you want to predict our demand, we can take past 3 months data also, I feel.
yeah, we can take the past 3 months data
Yeah.
of conversions that has happened. You are getting a point.
Correct.
So now that
Okay.
conversion is something your end result. Now,
Okay.
if you say the conversion is not happening, when did the conversion did not happen? Let me say in the month of March, conversion did not happen.
Okay.
Correct. Now you understand in the month of March, conversion did not happen, but what is affecting it? You can only see the data. We have no opportunity to change it in the month of March. Correct. But when it comes to a long-term data, once we build a strategy, based on the strategy, you can decide. Let me say, if I compare last 1 year data, I can come out with a strategy to decide what should I do to increase my business for the next 1 year. You are getting a point? Okay, I can see the trend in which month it is down, which month it is high, and what is causing it.
Okay.
Okay, that is
See,
one.
in the sense, this can be one of the parameter to know predict the business performance. But absolutely or 100%, we don't need to depend on this, no, sir. Like
No, that's
only
what I'm trying to tell you now.
website, yeah.
See,
Yes, yeah.
business analytics is entirely different. Okay, so what we are doing here is only the website analysis. This is like, what is the performance of your website? You are getting a point, right?
Got it.
Okay, so how your website or mobile application is performing. Okay, so this is one of the metric used to understand the website and the web application, mobile application performance. This is not business analytics. Please don't confuse with the business analytics and Google analytics. Okay,
Fine. Thank you.
wonderful. Thank you so much for the question. It made a clarity. Wonderful. Okay, so we are trying to understand how people are coming to our website and engaging with us. Okay, people who are engaging with us for 7 days regularly, which means they like our content. Correct, right? People who are coming to our business for 14 days regularly, which means they are my regular customers. 14 days they are regularly accessing my property, right, our website. 28 days, என்னுடைய தீவிர பக்தன், right? People who are consistently coming to a website for last 28 days. Okay, now this is This will give us an idea like, oh, there are people who are visiting our business regularly, our website regularly. It depends on business model also. Let me say, I go to Saubhagya website and buy a grinder. I cannot regularly go to Saubhagya website every year to buy one grinder every year, okay? Right. At the same time, when I go to a FMCG based industry or e-commerce product, the probability is like when I look at a mobile, when I dream of buying a mobile, what I generally do, I go to the website every day to see what is the price, whether it is dropping, increasing, or something like that. And I'll be waiting for my salary to come. Okay, when we work in a company, I'll be waiting for my salary to come. Let me say I get my salary at first of every month. On 22nd, I will plan to buy a smartphone. And I will keep going to Amazon.in to see how the smartphone price is, color is, until I get it in my hand. So now the user behavior on Amazon.com or .in is like that, that the same user is continuously visiting the website again and again, which means he's potentially going to buy the product. Okay, so these are a few engagement activities that we can understand. Okay, so one option is active users. Okay, there is something called lifetime value, which is talking about how much business people are giving to you. Okay, so people who are giving you business, they are called lifetime value customers, LTV, lifetime value. Okay, LTV. Let me say there is a tea stall which is there, thousands of people are coming, all the thousands of people are coming and they don't buy a cup of coffee or tea and they go away. Okay, 1,000 people come, they don't buy anything, they go away. They are called visitors. Okay, they are called visitors. They are not called customers. Okay, now 1,000 people come 200 people take cup of coffee and pay money and go away. Now 200 people are customers. 800 people are visitors. Okay, now 1,000 people came, 200 people got converted. Now 200 divided by 1,000 multiplied by 100 is called conversion ratio. What is the ratio of conversion? 20% conversion. Okay, now the same way, the people who have taken a coffee from you, they are called lifetime value customers, which means they are adding value to your business. They are doing business with you, right? So lifetime value customers. In simple terms, if I want to say in terms of Amazon and Geo, prime customers. Okay, who are those prime customers? Prime customers are those people who will buy business with you. Okay, and these two companies will give you a special offer for prime account holders. Okay, so that's a business technology. So this is basically called lifetime value customers. How Mr. Balaram Bora, can you please mute your audio? Thank you so much. Welcome. Thanks for the opportunity. Okay. Now analytics here. So lifetime value customers, people who are actually regularly buying with us. Okay. There are, see, whenever it is mentioned as beta, which means this is under review. It is not yet officially published. Okay. Now cohort analysis, which means combining multiple data and just representing the data like an image. Okay. You don't need to go on access metrics now. Just have a look at it. On August 6, 2020, first day of the week is the highest engagement in the website. Can you see? 6.96%. Okay, highest engagement has happened. Okay, so weekly days. So on August 6, 2020, so I don't need to deep dive into all the metrics. Once I simply look at the screen, I can understand that, okay, August 6, 2020, day 1, 6.96% of total engagement or activities. Good. But now the question is, like, which is the very lowest? Look at this one. August 7, 2020, day 4 of the week is like very less. So I can simply understand, like, okay, this is the day performance is very good. How does this help us? Just to understand by looking at and taking the report. Okay. There is another section called audiences again. So which means we are going to see the detailed information of the date range that we have selected. Okay. Now there is something called demographics under this one, where you can see what age of people came to your website. Okay, look at this one. Okay, people aged from 25 to 34, 18 to 24, 35 to 44, 45 to 54. Okay, now you can understand. Look at this website and see. people aged from 65 plus, I have only 210 people coming. Okay, but I have 25 to 34 age people. 2237 people have come to the website. Okay, 18 to 24, 1403 people. Super. What I can infer from this? What I can infer from this? People who are aged from 45 to 54, they are actually making a business with me. Look at this one. They have two product ordered online. So I have generated $21 revenue for people aged from 45 to 54, and people who are aged from 18 to 24. There is only one sale but $58 revenue. So this is basically the business that has happened. Now what I will say, whenever I want to create advertisement campaign, I will create advertisement campaign for people aged from 18 to 24 for my product, because I'm already getting result from this age range, and 45 to 54 this age range. You are getting a point? Look at this one. People from 25 to 34, 2200 people have come, but not even a single person has made a purchase. What's the use of it? So when I create my business advertisements, I will concentrate on 18 to 24 and 45 to 54. The reason, because these are the two age ranges which has data, which has metric. People have purchased from these two age ranges. Now it is a common sense to try out these two age group people to run advertisement in my Facebook and Google ads. So this is how I get some data driven insights. Number one. So gender. So now I have decided 18 to 24 and 45 to 54 age range. Okay. Now I go here, male and female. So maximum male. Okay, 3,736 people have come, out of which I have more revenue with male candidates and less with female. So this is the huge data to make a decision. If I want, I can go change the date range for last maybe a month or so. Okay, the reason, because I am checking the revenue based data here. Okay, revenue based data. Okay, which means I want to get more insights about how many conversion is actually happening. Both male and female is giving me a decent conversion for me. So what I can do, I will target both male and female in gender. Okay, so let me say female is not at all buying a product, so I will always target male. So instead of doing it, what I can take it as an inference. Okay, why people from female gender are not buying a product? Why? What's the reason? Do you think there is no awareness about the product within female candidates? Okay, create a brand awareness campaign for targeting only female. Why? Because when people come to know about my brand name who are female in gender, obviously they may consider buying my product if they need it. So these are all the data driven decisions that we can take at times. Okay. Now people interest, where they are interested at. Affinity category is something like, in every industry there is something called affinity category, which means like the business will automatically happen without even you taking any effort. Okay, you simply create content, update and maintain your website. There are a couple of products which will automatically be sold. You don't need to put any extra effort at all. So these are called affinity categories. So based on your website and content categories, people who are frequently shopping, value shoppers are those people who buy, check out the price or product online, they will buy. Okay, so those are called value shoppers, people who are interested to media, entertainment, technology related stuff, lifestyle related stuff. So these all are basically affinity category, which means like on all these categories, people are generally interested. They are not very specific to it. Okay, so these are affinity category. In market segments, which means these are the segments or the industry where we are in right now, which means like, so this website of Merchant Center is, they are selling a product related to fashion, design, business products, services, okay, financial services and all. Now, so these are all the services which this website is intentionally want to rank for. Okay, so employment related, business services, advertising related, you can go out and see in-depth information by clicking on this option. All this data will be retrieved from your website. Okay, so what is the demand? People aged from 25 to 34. So look at this one, 45 to 54 is when is giving a conversion very recently, correct? So like this, okay, we can look at this data in market segments or into other data also. three different sections. One is acquisition, another one is behavior, and the third one is conversion. The three factors that is part of acquisition are users. Users is a combination of people who came new and old also, so including both. Okay, so you can look at this one. New users, out of 5,200 total users who came, 4,496 people are new. You are getting your point? 4,496 people are new who came here. Okay, and so this is basically out of interest. So geographical data, behavior data, you can go under geographical data. You can check the location based metrics. So everything is for your website. Okay, you cannot get the personal details of the people. Is everything is for the website. Look at this one. So for the date range of July 13 to August 11. Okay, so look at this one. People from US 26,000 people. People from India, Canada, UK, South Korea. Now, can somebody in the crowd answer which country is this website is targeting visitors at? Which country is this Google Merchandise Center is targeting visitors?
India, sir.
India. Okay, India, USA, India. Okay, gentlemen, this website is targeting people from USA. That's the reason it receives maximum visitors from US. Okay, now why did they receive visitors from India and Canada? Obviously, when you target a country in a particular country, doesn't mean that you are restricted to other countries. Are you getting your point? Okay, you are able to view the content, but what if you place an order sitting down in India? Okay, your product order value, if it is $200, your shipping value will be around $500 to send it to you. Right, so obviously they want to encourage cross country sales, and they may have a different domain for different countries. Okay, now let me say I have a business where I want to target people who are sitting down in India. And what if I receive visitors from US, Canada, UK, but I don't receive visitors from India? Now that is when I realize why people from India is not coming to my website. Because I want to target people in India, in Tamil Nadu, who speaks Tamil to learn digital marketing, right? But what is the use of me driving visitors from US, UK, and Canada now? Like, until and otherwise, I look at this report, no, I won't get an idea from where my visitors are coming from. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, now if you're targeting US, this is normal. Let me say if this business is targeting Singapore. Okay, everything happens upside down. Why things are happening in, what will I do? Instead of starting my business in Singapore, I will immediately start my business in US, because there is a huge demand. Okay, that is one opportunity. Now, behavior, which means what did people come to your website and they do. Okay, so basically users activity on your website. Okay, new versus returning. How many people came as new? How many people come to your website again and again? So returning visitors are not those people who leave your website and go away. Okay, returning visitors are those people who come to your website again and again. Okay, so if you see, out of the total number of people, we have 45,000 people as new and 11 as 11,000 approximately as the returning visitors. Okay, understand one thing. Okay, with respect to visitors, it is not only humans who will visit. There will be a robo also which is visiting a website. Okay, such an spiders, Google, Yahoo, Bing, Yandex, DuckDuckGo, Google's advertisements. So these are called web crawlers. Okay, these web crawlers are also identified as visitors. Okay, computer visitors. Okay, so they are also considered as visitors, and those visitors will be eliminated, and that is the reason why when you see the total number of users is 49,631. Okay, and the new visitors who came is 45,127 only, but returning visitors are like 11,971. Now when you add these two, you won't get this sum. Okay, so there will be a mismatching. The reason, because like the automated website crawlers, there are websites which triggers visitors to a website, automatic visitor generation tool and something like that. So there's lots of things that happens behind the screen. They are called black hat SEO practices and all, right? Those metrics will be eliminated. Okay, frequency and recency, how frequently people come to your website. Okay, so that is another factor. Okay, how do they engage with this one? So look at this metrics. Once you have a look at it, you can very well understand. Okay, count of sessions. A person who come to your website only once, 45,000 people. அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க வரவே இல்லை. They have never come. Okay. Who came to your website 2 times is 9,650. So if you look into this one, the amount of sessions, okay, how many sessions they have created, coming and doing some, without doing anything, they go away. If you look into this one, when a person comes to your website again and again, the number of sessions increases. Okay, the number of activities, indirectly to be saying, okay, their research intention will be released here. Okay, so they are creating more sessions. When one person comes only one time, 45,000 people indirectly have created only one session, which means like maximum number of people came to your website, they saw your website and went off, they did not come back again. Okay, so that's one metrics we have. Okay, so we can understand the concept of sessions here. So what does sessions actually mean? Sessions are nothing but a specific period of time which has a expiry time indirectly. Okay, for example, you receive a one-time password for your bank transaction. It may have a session time of 30 seconds to 1 minute max. After 1 minute, if you enter, it will say session expired. Okay, now this is a digital marketing session 5, correct, because this session will expire at 1 o'clock. You are getting a point, right? The same way, right, we have a session. So this is basically a concept of sessions where there is a shorter period of time that will be ending it very soon. Okay, so we have one more metric, engagement. I think if you go very deeper into one after another, we don't have time for it. Okay, so I just want to inculcate this habit, that is, how do you observe and take insights from these data? Okay, when a person stays on your site for 10 seconds, so 30,977 instances or sessions have had people staying on the website for 10 seconds. And people who are staying on the website for longer time, the more time they spend, stay on the website, the lesser is the number of sessions being created, which means very few people are creating most number of sessions. Lesser number of sessions when they are engaging with the content more, which means when a visitor comes to the website, goes away, that is one session. Okay, then he comes in the evening and goes away, that is the second session. When he comes in the night, goes away, that is the third session. But when a visitor logs in at 10 o'clock and logs out only at night 10 o'clock, now that is a one session. Okay, now if a visitor is like visiting website 3 to 4 times again and again and again, that is each and every visit will be one session. Okay, but the visitor comes, visits the website, and he stays with the website for throughout the day, that is called only one session. Okay, cool. Session quality, okay, conversion probability, okay, a little bit technical also. Okay, so technology. Okay, what are the information that we have under technology? Especially your browser operating system and which internet network system you are using. Okay, which computer browser people have come. Okay, Chrome, Safari, Android, Samsung, internet. Now what we can do based on this? Oh, we are getting lots of visitors from Android web view. Okay, is my website responsive for Android web view? You are getting my point. Okay, Android web view, people when we are using Android, is my website responsive? Is my website mobile friendly? Yeah, why should I be worried about it? The reason because people use Android platform things, correct, right? And what is the operating system that they are using to come? Okay, it depends, right? So browser and we have operating system information also will be available. You still have to go down. Okay, open Chrome. So whenever there is a hyperlink, you can click and open about it. Okay, so Chrome, look at this one. So Chrome, the version of the Chrome browser that is being used. Okay, look at this one. Why does this version of visitor 84.41.7.71 alone has 12 transaction, and this browser version has got 2 transaction, and why these browser versions have no transaction at all? Is there any problem technically? Right, 10,063 people have come, but not even a single person has made a purchase. But here, if I have a look at it, only 751 people have come, but there is a 12 transaction happened. A value of $794 generation of business has happened. Now it is a time for us to determine why is the transaction is not happening with this version of Chrome. Now they have to sit and identify. Once they fix it, if there is any probability in reality, that means that they are unable to make a payment, they are unable to do something. The browser crashes when somebody goes trying to open a product. Now they have to troubleshoot it. So like this, we can identify, okay, using all this data and metrics. Okay, network, which ISPM, I think internet service provider. Okay, it says not set. Okay, at times it is saying not set because they literally don't want to reveal the information due to some privacy policies. Okay, so we can even try to check in in detail. Okay, nothing is given. Okay, this is basically technology. Okay, mobile based information we can have. Which are all the devices used to access your website? Okay, by getting this information, what decision you are going to take? That is the important decision that you can take. Okay, people from Apple iPhone, wow, huge business here, amazing. Okay, start running advertisement campaign targeting people who are using Apple iPhone. Man, we are getting a very good business. Apple iPad. Okay, now Pixel XL 4. So Pixel 4 XL. Okay, Google Pixel 3 XL. So these are all the visitors who are coming in. Okay, look at this one. There's no huge business with any other business model. Now, I'm not sure how do they do it, but the reality is like, if I see decent number of people who are coming to my website or my product or services using these smartphones, I will make sure how does my website work properly with Google Pixel 3. Can a visitor come, look at my content, click on the cart or the product? Can he check it out without any problem? If that is the case, I can easily get order from almost every product. If not, that particular mobile model might be having an issue. Okay, the probability is like when I have 6,000 people who are making a business with me of almost 74 transactions being happening. Why not at least one or two transactions happens with all this product? Several scenarios, right? So we don't know which is stopping the customer from placing an order. Sometimes the customer will be adding it to cart, but he will go to the store and buy it. Sometimes he will be about to making a payment. The OTP would have not been received. Sometimes he enters the OTP, it is wrong. Sometimes when he is trying to place an order, he is traveling, network coverage is not there. He is trying to place an order, his friend calls, he speaks over the phone, and he forgets the order. No, like this, these are all called, abandoned orders that are not completed. Okay, so we have the remarketing strategy where we can, identify those abandoned product or services to do this. Okay, now so there are other options also available. You can also check out this demo, I mean like your demo account of Google Analytics. One thing I'm going to show you, that is users flow. Okay, that's beautiful. When I saw this users flow option, I was like kind of highly excited. Wow, how come this product can tell me from which country people have come, which page they went. From this page, 14,000 people came to this page. Out of this, 9,800 people dropped. They came to the home page and they went off. 9,800 people went off. And 4.5 thousand people, which means 6.87% of the traffic who came to the home page, they went to store.html. They went to the store. Out of the 5.9 thousand visitors, right? 2,500 visitors left the website from here. 3.8%. Okay. Then they migrated from here to store.html. Then I can go here. I can see this person has migrated to other page. I can add another step to see how did they migrate. Okay. I can add another step. Another step. End of the day, where will they go? They will go to the checkout box. And finally, they would have made a payment and they placed an order. Okay. So this gives me exclusive data of how people are navigating from one place to another. See, store, basket. Okay. Now finally, I'm trying to see how many people have. So each and everything, So this is called, interactions. Okay, plus steps. Okay, less than 100 more placement. Okay, that's it. So finally, somebody have dropped. 4.9 drop off here. Okay, so drop off here. So they would have gone to the thank you page, they would have ordered the product, they would have made a purchase. So finally, so this is basically called interaction. Okay, interaction. Look at this one. This is interaction one. People who from different country came to these pages. The pages which is the first page. The first option that we have here is basically called the landing page. A landing page is something where people are landing inside the website. Landing page necessarily, you see, it is not necessary to be having a home page. Any page can be a landing page. Okay, people can search in internet, they can come to any page as a landing page. Okay, and when people exit, that is called exit page. Okay, so landing page and exit pages. So this user flow is a greater opportunity for us to understand how people come, move, migrate, and go on. So it is actually shown based on the different countries where people have come. We can select instead of countries, we can go with browser. Which browser did people use to come? Which browser used by people, and how many, which browser people are highly dropped or all other stuff. Okay. So this is basically the users flow. How did people come to your site and how did they navigate and move on? Okay, so this is one stuff. The same way we have got other stuffs in the acquisition, behavior, and conversions also. Okay, let me glimpse through all the stuff. Okay, now once you have a look into the acquisition process, okay, what does it say? You can link your Google advertisement account, Google Search Console account, okay, and social media accounts, Google Ads campaigns, each and every advertisements, okay, and you can understand the metrics in Google Analytics itself. You don't need to go to Google Ads separately, Google, revenue generation of Google AdSense separately, not required. Okay, so once you have a look at this all traffic data, it is going to tell you what are all the different channels did you acquire visitors from, what are the different sources did you acquire your visitors. Okay, have a look at this one. As I've already said, organic searches. Okay, to 21,000 visitors, direct visitors who knows the domain name, they type and come. Referral, other visitors are linking to this website. Display advertisement campaign. Social visitors, visitors from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram by sharing your content. Affiliate visitors and paid results. Okay, now this is how business would be. You should be getting more organic visitors. Okay, let me say you are not getting more organic visitors. Now it is a time to set up your SEO team. SEO team. Okay, how we are not getting organic visitors? Let me say you are getting paid visitors and display visitors very high, which means if you are having display visitors very high, your business is running only with advertisement. You are getting my point? Your business is running only with advertisement. Now you need to build a strategy on how to drive visitors on the organic techniques. Set up a SEO team, set up a content writing team, start building strategy for your website, start writing content, share your content on social media platform. Continuously do this for next 3 to 4 months. You will see organic visitors, direct and social visitors coming at the top. Now that is ongoing business. Okay, pay close attention. Organic visitors have given maximum transactions. Direct visitors have given maximum transactions. Okay. Now, display advertisement. When you are spending money and driving visitor, no conversion. When you are spending money and driving visitor, no conversion. You are getting a point? Now, this is why lots of organizations are fighting for organic results. Results that are given without spending money. Make sense? Okay. The same way, just by having a looking at this, okay, organically we are performing very well. Okay. I think we have to improve a little bit on social, obviously. Okay. So what they can do, okay, hire somebody, create social media posts, 2 posts every day, 3 posts every day, actively participate on social media, create Facebook account, Twitter account, LinkedIn account, Instagram account, come on, be actively participating in all these platforms. Done. So you can increase your social platform visibility. So you increase your strategy, you can identify where your website is, how you can do a strategy for your businesses upon these resources or data. Okay, so there are several things. The same information will be shown again and again in the different platforms out here. Okay, so people who came from Google, people who came from googleplex.com, Google referral, okay, partner site or affiliate site. So it is going to break down your source of visitors in several aspects. Okay, now only when you have your Google Ads account linked, Google Search Console account linked, you can see data and metrics about Google Analytics, Search Console, and all the stuff. Okay, you can also explore all this here. So we have nothing here to change, we have only information to view. Okay, by having a look at what are the metrics available here, we can understand very well. Okay, now when you come to the behavior section of the website, okay, like visitors flow, we have something called behavior flow. Okay, now the same method, okay, but the information is inherited from there only. Okay, this will be concentrating more on how much time did they spend on each website. Okay, how did they navigate and all this stuff. What are the insights that we can take it from here? In analytics, you will be seeing, okay, in Google Analytics you will be seeing duplicate data shown again and again. Okay, duplicate means like same data will be shown in different places. Okay, because the same date range is what we are selecting, right? Okay, and is your website content, how it is doing. Okay, which page is receiving more visitors, in which page lots of people came into your business, that is called a landing page. Trying to understand, okay, which page receives more visitors. In this case, only the home page receives more visitors, right? And other pages also receive the sufficient amount of visitors. Okay, exit pages are those where people go away from your website. Somebody came to your home page, navigated to did it, then they finally exit. Okay, now say they may go to different pages. When they come inside, they are called landing page. When they navigate from one place to another, that is called page views. When they move from your website other way, that is called exit. So landing page, page views, and exit. So exit pages. Okay, so once you understand which page people are exiting a lot, you can understand why people are exiting in this page. So we can have a study, and if there is any technical issue, we can fix it. Obviously people have to exit somewhere, right? Right, so they have to exit, that's natural. But if it is unnatural, then we have to pay more attention to this. Okay, site speed is very important. If your website is loading properly, if there is any issues, the amount of time that is taken for each page to load, it will give you insights. Okay, it is a great practice to make sure all this green color, which means the website is doing good. There are a couple of colors in red where this page is very slow. Google redesign, appeal, and research. Okay, if these two pages are very slow, we have to get in touch with the web developer, letting them know, developer, you know what, this page seems very slow in our website, go take some time. Why it is taking 31.2% extra time to display the content of solid paper, while other pages are doing good, why these two pages are very slow? So assign a task to the developer, that developer please pay attention to these two pages and make sure the page speed of these two pages are increased. You click on this one, it will take you to Google's this is merchandise store. So this is the page, and this page seems very slow with respect to Google. Why this is very slow? Okay, you can go here and try to understand. Look at this page speed suggestions options, right? So if you go here, you can see lots of suggestions for each and every page. Okay, and how you can improve it. Obviously this is not something that we can do, only the developers can do. Okay, it's still rolling. There's a separate tool called PageSpeed Insights tool. So you can go to that tool and enter your URL to check how faster your website is loading on desktop and also on the mobile phone. It takes more time. I think Google Analytics is feeling hungry. Come on. Okay. So it says out of 100, your store page has got only 55 out of 100. This has got only 63 out of 100, 56 out of 100. Now, tell me, do you think Google is having 100 performance score for every page? This is Google's product, okay? This is Google's product. So that's the reason I tell you, like, please don't worry about what you don't have. Move on with what you have, okay? Now, best things will happen automatically. Okay, if it's not happening, suggested thing. Okay, suggested when a page loads and displays, it is suggested to have your website loading and displayed within less than 3 seconds. Okay, you go visit a website, it is a good practice to have your website loading less than 3 seconds. What if it is loading beyond 5 seconds? People will generally quit your page if it takes more than 5 seconds to load. Okay, one thing, gentlemen. So I strongly suggest you to please go ahead and explore all the options available, which is little bit self-explanatory. For your information, Google has got a free course material for analytics. Go to Google, start searching for Google Analytics, Google Analytics tutorial for beginners. Google has got a step-by-step video explaining you about what is a metric, what is a session, what is a click-through ratio, what is a bounce ratio, what is engagement, and everything. Okay, go enroll yourself on this course called Google Analytics.google.com. Take sufficient amount of time. They have modules like this. Can you see here? Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, and they have basics covered in detail. Okay, reason being. Okay, so this is one such platform. Once you complete all your materials or tutorials out here, go take your assessment. You will be sponsored with the beautiful Google Analytics certifications. Okay, if you are Google Analytics certified person, okay, you can get into a very good decent companies on database analysis, especially with respect to website performance and search engine optimization and its related practices. Okay. Wonderful, gentlemen. There is only one thing which I actually missed it, okay, which I love the most, but I don't know how did I miss that, which one inside it is. Let me have a look at it. And after looking at that one, we can conclude for the day because it's almost 1 o'clock. It is going to be. I think it is under behavior, cross device, custom users flow. Okay, that's the only one feature where I was actually excited about it. Audiences only. No. Demographics, behavior, technology, benchmark, custom, cross device, mobile technology. Or is it under acquisition? I have all traffic, source, medium, Google Ads. No, there it is. That's a beautiful option, man. It's under behavior, flow. Or is it removed? Okay. There we can understand, how people have come, what they have actually done, and it will also tell you the time on how much time did they spend on what. Okay, I think in the afternoon session when I can identify, I can show that. Okay, all traffic source channel. I think I lost it. Obviously, they might have even removed it also if it is required. But there is a very useful feature. They are not supposed to remove. Overview, the users, demographics. Let me check each and every option. Just give me a couple of minutes. Just no. Demographics. No. Acquisition is what I believe. Acquisition or behavior it is supposed to be. Site content speed, site search publishers, behaviors, flow. I think because it is demo account, I think it is not shown. Okay, maybe most probably. Let me try with the different account. Okay, gentlemen. So almost we are done with the metrics we have actually seen. Okay, so there's a lot to be done from your side also. I actually want you to go and have a look at it. We have nothing to do. Okay, it is the process of reading the metrics. Okay, which is already there. Agreeing on point. Okay. So handing over to the coordinator. What next?